Hi everybody, Mark Schaaf here. I'm here with Pierre Andurand, founder, chairman and majority shareholder of Glory Kickboxing. Pierre, we had a fantastic night yesterday. We have a new champion in the heavyweight division. Give us your thoughts on yesterday.
So I think it fits the name of the tournament quite well. Last man standing. There was only one last man standing at the end. So it's quite unfortunate we didn't have the final, but that's the nature of tournaments, right? People get injured and so you have to win your fight, but not get so much damage that you can't compete, and that's the nature of the game. I thought the fights were very exciting, and it's nice to see that new era of Glory where fighters come and fight and give spectacles, win or lose, give them all, And I think that's all what we want to see, as fans actually. Not knowing what's going to happen, if you know what's going to happen in a fight, nobody wants to see it. But knowing that anything can happen makes it exciting, and I was really particularly happy to see Milos, fight so well, having this explosivity, and Mori to have the new champion. Mori was, I think, a great image and great fighter, nice style, and also I think he has a great charisma. So I think it's good for Glory to have a new tournament champion and to really show the new format for this year.
Yeah, because what can you tell us about the new format? Well, this was actually the first tournament in one of many, right?
Yeah, so we have done a lot of tournaments in the past, but this one was a 32-man tournament. They all had to qualify, and we ended up with 8 and only one winner. Now we don't want to only have one weight category, so we open the tournaments to most weight categories. So we still have the featherweight category, we have the welterweight, light heavyweight, and heavyweight this year. So we have four 8-man tournament where for each of those weight categories, the winner of the tournament will be the new champion, and each of them will also defend their belt in the single fight as well. So that's basically the champion will have to fight at least, defend his belt at least twice in the year, one time in tournament and one time in single fight. So we have 6. I think we're planning for 6 events in Holland plus a few in Japan. So now we have a schedule that's really, for the full year that is really precise. So we cannot have, fighters, deciding not to fight that day or anything, because it has to fit. It has to fit in our schedule.
Yeah, it's a big difference. A holder of the belt has to defend his belt multiple times in a year.
Yes. 2 times. Once in the tournament and at least once, maybe twice if there's space for it, and the white opponent for as a single fight as well.
Yeah, now we have Mori Kroma as our new heavyweight champion. We also announced the light heavyweight championship, also a tournament. Is it Tariq who is then going to have to put his belt on the line?
Yeah, so about Tariq, he was supposed to fight in April.
Yeah.
And defend his belt, and we were discussing, and actually we announced that in April, we already put it, that he will fight in April. We agreed that he would fight. We agreed that, Bahram would be one of the potential opponents, and as well we'll see how the, Milos and Mori Kroma would do during the tournament, so it will be one of the 3. And obviously that means that after the tournaments now, with Mori being the champion and staying in heavyweight, and Milos being injured, that's only one possible, contender for the April title fight, and it's obviously Bahram. But this morning he actually declined the fight. So Tariq declined the fight for the April event, and that's very disappointing. Because we want to have champions that, we are Glory, we are deciding who the opponent is, not the fighters. We don't want to have fighters holding us hostage and deciding who they fight and when and all that. No, we have a schedule to respect. And so as a result, it's going to be Bahram versus Donovan Wisse. Who's now moving to light heavyweight for the belt in April. And too bad for Tariq, but we gave him the opportunity and he declined.
Yeah, and is this a statement that Glory also wants to make?
Yes.
There's no fighter who chooses his own competitor?
Yeah, we don't want that. We don't want that. We have a schedule to respect, and we owe it to all the fighters and the fans where, to be a champion, you have to be willing to fight. You can't pick and choose your opponents and when you want to fight. I mean, we are the promotion. We don't do 100 events a year. We only have a few, and we can't move things around very much. So they have to accept it.
Yeah.
So some of them end up wanting to play games, think they have leverage to choose, but no. I mean, we are the organization. We are the one choosing.
Yeah, I think it's a very good thing. You must be very happy with Mori Kroma as a heavyweight champion then, because he's immediately saying, I want to defend my belt.
Yes.
Who's next?
Yes, exactly. And these are the fighters, I mean, they promote themselves in a way. We don't even have to promote them, but these are the type of fighters we want to promote. People who come and have the fighting spirit, who have a good attitude, who accept, the losses as the wins and move forward, because like the fighting game is, the metaphor for life in a way. Sometimes you have to be on the offense, sometimes you have to be on the defense, and it's about how you stand back after being hit, right? Like you have a hard time, and the real champions find a way to come back and win again, and that's what the fans want to see. Not people who want to just always win without taking risk. I mean, nobody wants to see that. We want people like the fighters have to take risk.